Shroud. Joseph took the body and wrapped it in a clean linen shroud. Matthew chapter 27 verse 59. Holy Saturday. It is finished. Jesus' journey to Jerusalem has ended. His body lies in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, covered in a shroud, hidden behind a heavy stone slab. To everyone who knew Jesus, those who followed him, who loved him, who were challenged by him, who reviled him, it would seem his story is over. The spectacle of the crucifixion has ended. The crowds disperse, and only a handful of souls remain to lay Jesus to rest. As Jesus goes into the tomb, there is a great silence on earth, a great silence and stillness. The whole earth keeps silence because the King is asleep. The world is shrouded in silence, just as Jesus is shrouded in the tomb. This simple linen burial cloth covers his wounds and hides his body from sight. The shroud serves as a curtain, a barrier, making the border between the living from the dead. Now that the shroud is wrapped around Jesus, he has truly crossed the threshold into death, into the loneliest place of all human experience. But here is the paradoxical mystery of Holy Saturday. Life itself enters death. As Benedict XVI wrote, God, having made himself man, reached the point of entering man's most extreme and absolute solitude. Even in the extreme darkness of the most absolute human loneliness, we may hear a voice that calls us and find the hand that takes ours and leads us out. In the shroud of Jesus, stained with the blood of his sacrifice, we see not only darkness but also the light. Not so much the defeat of life and of love, but rather victory. The victory of life over death, of love over hatred. In this final stage of his journey, as the bridegroom Messiah, Jesus shows us there is no place where his redemptive love and mercy cannot reach. There is no darkness in this world where his light cannot shine. There is no loneliness we could ever experience where he does not dwell with us. Not even the darkness and loneliness of the tomb can hold off the power of the resurrection. Today, in this space between Christ's passion and the victory of Easter, we can imagine the bridegroom saying, "The bridal chamber is adorned, the banquet is ready, the eternal dwelling places are prepared. The treasure houses of all good things lie open. The kingdom of heaven has been prepared for you from all eternity." For your prayer, stay here for an additional 10 minutes. Today, pray with Matthew chapter 27 verses 57 to 61. Be present in the scene. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you see what the people in the gospel saw and hear what they heard. Imagine the scene unfolding as it does in the Bible, but imagine that you are there, outside the tomb where Jesus lay. Stay a while with the women who sit opposite Christ's tomb. Rest in the profound silence of Holy Saturday.